vlog channel, and we are going to be doing a twin talk today. By the title of this video, we know we have not done one of these in quite a long time. It's been years since we've done a twin talk.
Yeah.
So hopefully today's twin talk is super helpful to you guys for the new year. So we all know the saying, don't stress about things you can't control. But I personally feel like you also don't have to stress about the things you can control. So today we're gonna be giving you 6 tips to help you stop stressing in 2024. Okay guys, so number 1 is money management. So we all know as an adult, money can be one of the biggest stressors as an adult. So becoming financially responsible can lift a huge weight off your shoulders, which brings me to today's sponsor, which is Rocket Money. So thanks so much Rocket Money for sponsoring today's video. So Rocket Money is the app you need to help you save more and manage your money better. This personal finance app allows you to manage subscriptions, lower bills, make a custom budget, and you can grow your savings all in one place. So I personally like using Rocket Money to cancel subscriptions and to save more. And we're also saving up for some summer vacations and some home improvements that we want to do this year. And I like that with Rocket Money, you can customize what you're saving up for. And it gives you a breakdown of what you're spending your money on. So I love seeing exactly where my money is going.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to like not really pay attention to what you're spending your money on when you're just aimlessly spending. So this helps you be more responsible and financially literate. So with Rocket Money, you can directly see what you need to scale back on.
Definitely.
Which is super important.
Yes, because sometimes you're like, okay, I'm spending too much on groceries this month. Okay, maybe I spent too much on miscellaneous things this month.
Maybe I'm eating out too much.
Definitely that. I know that's a big one for a lot of people. Eating out too much. So this will help you scale back on those things. So if you want to save more and spend less, take control of your finances today and go to rocketmoney.com/glamtwinstv. So number 2 is getting more sleep. We know this should go without saying, but a lot of people do not value sleep as much as they should. My grandma always said beauty sleep is essential, and she is absolutely right. Sleep also helps you live longer. And lack of sleep can absolutely affect stress levels. Yes.
When you don't get enough sleep, it shows in how you look, how you feel.
How you think.
Yes. You think more clearly when you get better sleep. So sleep is super important. And I know it's hard for some of you guys out there who have kids. That's why I ain't got none right now, because I like sleep too much. But please make sleep a priority this year. You will feel so much better and be better to everybody else around you when you have enough sleep. Also, the amount of sleep that you're getting can directly affect like how you get things done throughout the day and if you're finishing tasks efficiently. So I didn't even think about that either, because some days when I haven't gotten enough sleep, I noticed that like I can't think as clear like Kendra mentioned, and I can't really finish the things that I'm doing efficiently, you know? And this is gonna be a big one for me in 2024 because I'm not the best sleeper. We're not.
Yeah, we're not good sleepers.
Yeah.
Mainly because we're overthinkers.
And
Scorpio problems.
Yeah, we overthink everything.
And we're night owls. And with us being in the artistic space as far as our jobs, like
we don't have like a 9 to 5.
Yeah, it's kind of harder to get on the schedule when you don't have a 9 to 5. And as artists, like when you have an artistic job and have to think of concepts, like ideas come to me at like midnight.
Yes.
So sometimes I'm just like up thinking, brainstorming.
That's my problem. I can't turn my brain off at night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same. Me too. It's very frustrating. But something that has also helped me recently is putting my phone far away from me when I get into bed. So put it across the room from you.
Your charger too. Don't put your charger plug right next to your bed. That helps.
Well, that
my
doesn't
plug,
help. I was gonna say you bought me that super long one.
Oh yeah.
Which does not help.
It's like 10 feet.
It's
right?
super long. Yes.
But still put it further away.
Yeah, put your phone far away from you so you're not super tempted to grab it like and scroll on Instagram or whatever you do before you go to bed. Because I'm not gonna lie, that like can take up like an hour to 2 to 3 hours sometimes, and you don't even realize how long you've been scrolling until you look and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. So if you're a scroller, that can definitely be keeping you up at night and affecting your sleep schedule. So put your phone far away from you. And in the morning when your alarm goes off, you're forced to get up out of bed to turn it off.
Yeah, like physically get up.
Right, instead of like reaching over and hitting the snooze button and going back to sleep like I be doing.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be very essential for you. So number 3, move your body. So this one can like be a very simple one. You don't have to think too long and hard about it. It can be something as simple as going for a walk, whether that's the treadmill or in your neighborhood. Getting fresh air is gonna be super helpful as well. So that's like 2 in 1. So going on a walk is super helpful and super easy to do in moving your body. You don't have to have like a full blown out, like go to the gym routine like a lot of the girls on Instagram that you see. Like you don't have to lift weights, you don't have to do all that. Just find something that you're comfortable with doing and then stick with that.
Some people aren't like gym girlies. Maybe you're not a gym person, because I've discovered that I'm not a gym person. Also, maybe you may discover you're a Pilates girl. Maybe you're a light yoga kind of girl. Maybe you're a classes girl. Like some people prefer classes over working out alone. Or maybe you're the opposite. Maybe you like to work out by yourself and not with other people. So just find what works for you and make sure it's really simple. Like you don't need like an extended like crazy workout routine, because it's not going to be sustainable. Make sure it's really simple. And once you get used to that workout routine, then you can add to it later. But start simple. Whether, like Kelsey said, it's just walking for 30 minutes outside or on the treadmill. I'm a treadmill girly. I bought one last year and I love my treadmill. Kelsey enjoys it as well. I bought it for both of us so we can like stay on top of like getting cardio in, and it's just good for your health as well. Also, getting a stretching routine is super helpful if you're somebody who doesn't like move around a lot, because I've noticed that when I don't stretch, this directly affects my sleep, which in turn can help stress levels. So get a stretching routine. I'm not talking about like, oh, you know, stretching in the morning. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like a full-blown stretching routine with a mat. There are a ton of stretching videos on YouTube that you can look for. I do like 3 different ones that I like rotate between, and they are super helpful. I feel so much better when I stretch. Especially for women, because when you don't stretch certain areas, it affects your hormone levels. Your hips. And we hold a lot of our stress in our hips. If you didn't know this, women, like our hormones tend to go crazy if we're not, you know, if the blood's not flowing right. So make sure you stretch well too, because those hormones need to be balanced as well.
Exactly.
So number 4 is simplifying your hair care and skincare routines. If you're trying to find a routine that works for you when it comes to hair and skincare, then simplifying is the way to go. Less is more. Also too, that's gonna help with your money management, not spending too much money on unnecessary products.
You don't need everything TikTok tells you you need. Because I'm sure that's a big reason why most people are overspending.
We're not on TikTok, but it's just not my thing. I don't need an extra app on my phone. But personally for me, what maybe TikTok for you could probably be like Amazon for me, or Sephora for me. I might have to move my apps to like another page on my phone. Like I need to move it away from the home screen. Whatever you need to do to simplify your hair care and skincare, make sure you just dwindle it down to at least like 3 products, especially because you're not really going to see real benefits from that anyway once you're switching out too many products. So for example, skincare, all you need is a cleanser, a retinol, and a moisturizer at night. And in the morning, a cleanser, a moisturizer, sunscreen. If you don't want to do all 3 steps in the morning, I personally recommend just rinsing your face with some warm water, get rid of the eye boogers, and put on some sunscreen. Sunscreen is absolutely essential when it comes to skincare in the morning time, and I think retinol is absolutely essential for nighttime. Everybody should be using a retinol. Simplify, like we said, less is more.
Definitely. And if you are struggling with hyperpigmentation, retinol can definitely help with that. And vitamin C in the morning helps with that as well. So if you want to put some vitamin C right before your moisturizer in the morning, you can as well. Simplify. And then with hair, of course, you just need shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner in the shower. And then as far as your styling products, find what products works for your hair type. If you already are unsure if it would work for you, you probably don't need it.
Find your hair type and then research products that work on your hair type.
Right, exactly. It's all about getting to know your own skin and your own hair.
Especially when it comes to styling products, because there's so many different styling products out there.
Just using the basics is gonna help you stress less, because having a routine that you don't have to think about is gonna directly affect your week in a good way.
Yes.
You don't have to think about it going into like whatever day your hair routine is. You're like, okay, Sunday, that's my hair day. I already know what I'm using. I already know what I'm doing. Already covered.
Yes.
So this is gonna directly help with your stress levels and not having to worry about it. Okay.
Because I notice when most people have too many steps in hair and skincare, they don't keep up with it. So if you have less steps, you're going to remember to do it. Also, a good hair and skincare routine is also going to affect your confidence, which is also going to cause less stress, because if you don't feel good about yourself, then you're stressing about not feeling good about yourself. So for sure, when you look good, you feel good, and I think looks do count. So when you feel good, you're able to accomplish more throughout your day, throughout your week. You treat people better. I know that sounds weird, but a lot of people who don't feel good about themselves, they're kind of mean. So make sure you feel good about yourself. That's going to boost your confidence. And I think exterior self-care is taking care of yourself internally too.
Of course. Okay guys, so number 5, get a fun hobby. Find something that you like to do
For fun.
For fun. This is very simple, but a lot of people don't do this. But I would just say find something that you like to do for fun. It doesn't have to include anybody else. You can do it by yourself, whether that's painting, whether that's going to a pottery class, whether that's not shopping.
No, that do not count as a hobby.
Repeat, not shopping, because I'm not gonna lie, I like shopping for fun, but don't do anything that's gonna directly affect your pockets. Make sure it's, you know, money friendly. I personally do like watching movies. I do like going to the movies, but it's not always the best on my pockets.
That's true.
So if I'm in the mood to watch a movie, I will watch a movie at home. I'm a movie girl. I love movies.
That's our favorite thing to do together.
Yeah, so
we have movie nights. We even make it like kind of thing.
We have theme nights. Yeah, so we'll have like chick flick night,
rom-com night.
You know what I mean? So just make it fun with your friends.
We'll have like an action night, sci-fi night.
Right. Just make it fun with your friends. So whatever you like to do for fun, do that, because that's going to be a big part of lowering your stress levels.
Yes.
Because you get to turn your brain off.
Absolutely. Definitely. For me, I also like to read. Reading is fun for me. That's also a part of like my bedtime routine. I don't read every night, but I try to read at least 3 times a week before bed. So for sure, find a good book. Like, it doesn't have to be a self-help book, because sometimes like if you're reading self-help over and over, it feels like you're doing homework. So just find something to read for fun, like that doesn't have anything to do with, you know, self-help. It could just be a non-fiction novel. Like for me, I love a good novel to, like, you know, escape. Because like sometimes, like I said, it's hard for me to turn my brain off at night because I'm an overthinker. So me being self-aware in that, I try to get books that are like really juicy and like easy to read for me. Like I'm into the storyline. I have learned to not finish books that I don't like, because I have been a person to like read a book and I can just be turning a page complaining the whole time. If I don't like the book now, I would literally get to the middle and just not finish it. So make sure it's a book that you're enjoying reading. So for sure, novels for me are like super fun. So if you're a reader, for sure find some good novels, because novels are very helpful to create less stress, because you're escaping, you're into a story that ain't got nothing to do with you. It's fun. So that's what I love to do. So last but not least, number 6, learn to say no, especially to things you know you don't feel like doing. 2024, you're gonna stop being a people pleaser. I'm not saying we, because we don't have a problem saying no. You can ask any friend, family member, they know Kelsey and Kendra will say no. That's one of my favorite words.
I like my peace too much.
Yes. Say no this year, okay? It's for your mental health. It's way too stressful to be agreeing to do things you know you don't want to do.
You cannot do everything. You cannot go everywhere. And you cannot be everything for everybody. Choose yourself. The people who truly love you will understand. That dinner, that party, if you don't feel like going, girl, just say no.
Prioritize your peace.
Yes.
Okay guys, so that wraps up all of our 6 tips to create a stress-free 2024. But last but not least, we want to give you guys our 2024 words of the year, and ours are consistency and discipline. What is your word for 2024 that you are going to live by this year? I would love to know, because ours, I think, are gonna make a huge difference in our year and create a successful year for us.
Let us know in the comments what your word for 2024 is.
And if you guys want to manage your finances better, don't forget to check out Rocket Money and go to rocketmoney.com/GlamTwinsTV.